Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we asked that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the... And it's hit the woodwork and out! Now it's Dani Ceballos. Now the finish! They would have been quick to recover this. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's hoisted clear. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising, nicely spread. And that's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. Struck first time. Jimenez. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Rodrigo. Good read, needed to be. Madrid have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Madrid have their second corner now. He's got goal. No, not the best of headers. Jimenez. And he's straight offside. That's a nicely measured pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority.
Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Llorente. Bellingham. Camavinga. He's having a go! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Bellingham! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Barrios, and it's Griezmann. Camavinga gets a foot in here, and Pablo Barrios. Aimed beyond the defence. Out to the left it goes. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good-looking ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Galan. He's had it taken off him. Rodrigo has given away a free kick. De Paul. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Bellingham. He's looking to set free a runner. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tchouameni cuts out the pass. Nicely aimed pass. Interesting ball. Jimenez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
De Paul. Barrios. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
2 minutos de descuento.
Very nicely done. Good spot, that. That's headed upfield. And they can counter here. And it's half-time here. How do we look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's one-on-one! Shot at goal! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Galan gets it clear. Griezmann. Now it's De Paul. De Paul! And the pass is intercepted. Alvarez! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up.
Big chance! And yes, it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And yes, it's him again. Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
La asistencias de partido asciende a 70.987.
Threads one in. Javi Galan. Alvarez. Valverde. He won't be happy with that one. And that's another good win of the ball.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Mbappe. And the shot! He scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Llorente. Longley. And Pablo Barrios. Nicely. Mbappe! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next chance?
And he's hit it too high.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Valverde. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Alvarez. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Lamar.
Mbappe!
Barrios. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a good ball out wide. Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Ceballos. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And he's had a hit. Oh, terrific save.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Correa providing an outlet on that flank. And now the breakaway. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Galan. Lino. He's got away. Fiddles it through. In with a header! Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. And Rodrigo.
Habrá 4
Galan.
minutos de descuento.
Now it's Mbappe. Jimenez wins the duel this time. 4 added minutes on the board. Now he's off and running. Tchouaméni makes the interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rodrigo has a goal! Oh, what? In for the pieces! They've done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And that's that. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Mbappe walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Jim, this one always matters. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Nice physical challenge. Bellingham. And he's had a hit. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Interesting ball. And here's Rodrigo. Longley. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but Rodrigo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played back in. Camavinga! They've scored!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That pass isn't the best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Griezmann. Barrios. And it's Griezmann. Pablo Barrios. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pablo Barrios, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Jimenez. And Pablo Barrios. Lovely ball and a... Mbappe! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ceballos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the counter is on. Javi Galan. Galan, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That was superb goalkeeping.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Ceballos. And the pass is intercepted. Longley. Galan. And Pablo Barrios. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rodrigo! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Rodrigo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. In double quick time. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bellingham. Sticks it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause...
Great chance! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, Alvarez! Martinez! Really well taken goal.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
3 minutos de descuento.
Longley cuts out the pass. De Paul. Griezmann. Mendy promptly onto that, and that is that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Griezmann. Pablo Barrios. That's really well manoeuvred. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Madrid pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at the interval from either side. Looking for the run. Mbappe! That is good strength. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Knocks it out wide. It's gone for a throw-in. Vinicius Junior, and the finish! Mbappe, goalkeeper's ball. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Quality ball. That has been cut short. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Griezmann. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too...
Can he put it away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw-in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Now it's Rodrigo, and he was quick to react. Barrios. Chance to strike a shot! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Jimenez. And he's managed to get rid. Bellingham! Oh, terrific save.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have their second corner now. And they can spring out of defence. Galan. Alvarez. Rodrigo moves wide and looking to get onto this. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bellingham finds himself offside. Can he get it through? Llorente is in a really good position out wide. Molina. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Looking for the runner. Oh, shooting chance! And he's spooned it over the bar.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Jimenez succumbs to the pressure. Mbappe! And he steered it beyond the post. He's gone looking for safety. There will be a throw-in. Alvarez looking to add to his goal, and he's had it nicked away. Dani Ceballos, he's played him through. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And that was very necessary. Looking for options for movement. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's gone backward here. Rodrigo. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Javi Galan. Rudiger.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Aimed beyond the defence. Camavinga. Ceballos, who's set up 1 goal so far. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's fabulous. In towards the middle. Camavinga. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Bellingham taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Rodrigo gets flagged offside. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chouameni cuts it out. Oh, good-looking ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's there!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oblak. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well-timed, excellent interception. Madrid making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've gained the upper hand for a number of reasons, and they have every reason to kick on now.
Looking for the run. Bellingham. No way through, so back it comes. That is lovely. Vinicius Junior. He's going for goal. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Back in possession and ready to go again. Galan. Looking for options for movement. Javi Galan. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's following up. Decent enough try. And it's Griezmann. Short changes him with that pass. Threads one in. And he cuts out the supply. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Gallagher. Valverde. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Spread it left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, what a ball he's... And the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Galan. Gallagher. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Vinicius Junior. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Griezmann.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Griezmann. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Alvarez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Alvarez is offering a wry smile there.
Interesting ball. Llorente out towards the flank. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Valverde. Camavinga. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. In he goes again!
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Great chance! And more! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Heads it! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Madrid very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And that is wildly off target.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Well, there's the clearance, and that has put paid to that. Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Camavinga, played out wide. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is...
Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long... And he's had a hit! Keeper is right behind it.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.550.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Can he get it through?
Bellingham really added the width there, thanks to...
Great hit! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
El dorsal 5.
He's looking so... He's got the shot away! He's scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's got space in, and the shot! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Bellingham. Seeks to shoot. No, got right underneath it.
Bellingham most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Correa. For De Paul. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Jimenez. Llorente. This is Jimenez. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Lino.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lino, and he's being shifted off it. Mbappe! No, it's wide.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
De Paul. Deftly away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Rodrigo. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe! Lemar. Now it's Griezmann.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the runner, and he welcomes it in. Decent hit! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Mbappe! Oh, no joy this time. Lemar. And now the breakaway. Oh, good spread. Correa picks it up out wide. It's Griezmann! Oh, they can break here. Valverde. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Valverde has given away a free kick. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Longley, and it's Lamar, and here's Alvarez. Correa ploughing through the middle. Ceballos, pass somewhat off target, and time is up. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And there's the hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Vinicius Junior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Longley. And they've got rid. And he cuts out the supply. So what can they make of this? Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Clement Longley is someone who reads the game particularly well. His passing is surprisingly good at all ranges for a centre-back, and it can be used not just to trigger attacks, but also to take the pressure off the defence when trying to avoid the opposition's press too.
Okay, interesting. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Llorente. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Tries a shot! Backward it goes. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's got away with one there. Javi Galan. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Valverde. Still goalless at the moment. It's Vinicius Junior. Back into the middle. Ceballos. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Valverde. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. No, the ball's gone astray.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Can he get it through? Mbappe, and he's lost his man here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Camavinga actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has not gone well. Moved on forwards. Now it's Griezmann.
Pretty robust defending.
Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Griezmann might just make this. Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. Galan. Nicely aimed pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, easy pickings there. De Paul.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ceballos. That's headed upfield. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Longley. And Javi Galan. Gallagher. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Shifted upfield. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Llorente. And he's had it nicked away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Shot a goal! Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rodrigo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Llorente tries the cut back. Oh, that was vital. Played out to the left flank.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's half-time here. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Madrid come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Camavinga.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now there's a fine ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And he's managed to get rid. throw-in. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
There's a sharp little ball here. Cleared without complication. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push.
And he'll shoot here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Ceballos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, this looks sharp. De Paul, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Now that looks a decent ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Looking for options for movement, and he's had it! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Marcó en el minuto 70 el dorsal 11.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Big great chance! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe! Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ceballos shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Ceballos put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
All Black with the clearance. Lino. And the pass is intercepted. Lino. That's a sharp pass. And he's certainly onside here. Sola! Great hit! It's in! They're back within reach! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's De Paul. Valverde. And he was quick to react. Molina aimed beyond the defence. Ceballos. Now it's Bellingham. That's a half-decent try.
Bellingham usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Galan and Pablo Barrios. Surlot forwards and with intent. Mbappe. Chance! Oh, taken with style.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
5 minutos de descuento.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. 5 minutes to add. Threads one in. Lino providing an outlet on that flank. And that's been won straight back. De Paul. Oh, good take and he's had a shot! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So, just the consolation. Mbappe! And that may well be that. That is that. Madrid can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again.
And the finish! Marvellous goal! What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Great chance! Oh, taken with style. 2, and we've barely begun here. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Rodrigo!
Llorente for De Paul. Longley cuts it out. Now it's Griezmann. Alvarez. Camavinga. Oh, nicely intercepted. Barrios. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bellingham.
He's got the shot away! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that was vital.
Tries a shot! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, great! And that's wide.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Mendy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Done delicately. That is good alertness. And there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Madrid have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And once more he proves rigid and robust. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And one more try! Mbappe! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
He's Mbappe! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he can clear it away. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Oblak gets it away. Just eases him off the ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! No mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Barrios. De Paul. Good spot, he's seen the run. Face to face with the keeper. It's one! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Bellingham. That's a shade optimistic. Danger averted for now. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Galan. Gallagher. That'll be a throw. Gallagher. Well read, nice interception. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the finish! finish! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Gallagher. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, can he get onto this? Alvarez. Comes under pressure, and it's come loose. Stood up well to him there. And he was quick to react.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Jimenez. The pass has gone astray. He can run onto that. Look at the space. Real chance! It's in! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
En el minuto 76, el dorsal 9.
Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! Keeper is right behind it.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Alvarez. Lino. He is... Can he put it away? And he steered it beyond the post.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to...
To Paul! And he couldn't keep it down.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Camavinga. Rodrigo. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's in on goal. Vinicius Junior! Oh, terrific save.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And that is a little undercooked. Can he spark a counter here? Alvarez. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Alvarez. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rodrigo. It's Vinicius Junior. Longley calmly anticipates. Now that looks a decent ball. Fiddles it through. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. Now it's to Paul. Fires it in low. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very